Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. You saw the thumbnail. I believe that Alkimi can 10,000x our money, and I'm going to break it down with you. Look, it's not often that you look at my channel and you see videos of me, really believing that a coin can 10,000x. That's a serious amount of X gains that I'm talking. Because, putting £100 in could turn to what? £1 million. That's mad! Crazy, ludicrous, bum. But I'm going to break it down, show you why I believe so. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like, give me a subscribe if you're new watching. I've got to dive into it. But before I do so, I need to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market. They really are my personal opinions. So please do your further research before you invest your money. That being said, let's just have a quick look, because the last time I did a video on what I believed could 10,000x is Happy, and I still believe Happy's on that journey to doing that. It's a big project. This is gonna be my second video which I believe a coin can seriously play in front. Stop. So it just play. This is gonna be the second video that I seriously believe can 10,000x our money. It's not even a joke. Alkimi. Understand what Alkimi's trying to do. I did a full breakdown video of Alkimi. You can check it. Please do check it. I recommend you check my videos because it's somewhere there buried alive talking about Alkimi, how this can 100x, where is it to RAS, because I think it can go higher. I think we're looking at a gem, but not just a 100x gem, a 10,000x gem. Like when you get on your camel and you travel to Agrabah. I'm going to get it up. You go through that desert with your, what is it, the Cave of Wonders. Before we get there, you see Jafari's parrot. I'm messing it up. He tells you to bring him the lamp. Bring me the lamp. The rest is yours, but the lamp is mine. I love it. And you go in the Cave of Wonders. You touch nothing but the lamp. And you see that lamp, you rub that lamp and Alkimi is gonna pop out, okay? So let me break this down because I really do think it's a gem. It's sitting on a 4.5 million market cap. For those who don't know, Alkimi is trying to disrupt the ad space. You see ads on your phones, you see ads on laptops, you see ads wherever you're looking on YouTube, whatever it is, you're seeing ads everywhere. And they're looking to build a decentralized ad exchange. What is that? Just to break it down quick so you understand. Think of like big companies like Nike, big publishers like CNN, and all these different different companies. They bid on ad space. So when you're on your phone playing your game and then you have to watch a 10-second ad, they're bidding on that ad space so they can show what they show. And this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to disrupt that, make it cheap, super cheap. Super cheap for these companies to be able to buy ad space cheaper, and they're doing it with the blockchain. It can be done, and they're making it 10 times cheaper. They're gonna pinch a piece of what's the money that's being flooded into this space. 340 billion, I think it is spent on ads, digital ads. I think every single year. That's a lot of money. Please, seriously, let it sink in. Because if 340 billion has been spent a year, I think, right? I can't remember what I saw, watch the other video. Just 1% of that is 3.4 billion. So, if that flooded into Alkimi, it's insane gains. But I seriously do see this doing a 10,000x. Right now, the market cap is 4.5 billion according to Coin Market Cap. What kind of X gains are we looking at? Right here, you can see I've already done it, but I'll break it down again so you can see, because, I need to be transparent with you. 4.5 million, not billion, million. You need to understand market cap, because if a market cap is tiny like this, 4.5 million, mega tiny, it has plenty of room to 10,000x your gains. Times it by 10,000, it would put it at a 45 billion market cap. Now you might be thinking, no, that's not going to happen. Nah, but because I look to the future, and I can constantly see that advertising is an important thing in this space right now, especially with digital stuff, laptops, phones, whatnots. It's gonna achieve that goal at some point in the future. Now it may not happen this cycle, but I believe it's coming. And if you're patient enough to wait, and if you buy now, Alkimi's sitting at 30 pence. Not investment advice. I'm just saying it's sitting at 30 pence. If you bought now and then it did that 10,000x, what kind of price would we be looking at? We already know the market cap is a 45 billion market cap. And just to show you, because you know, you look at these coins here. Cardano is sitting at 51 billion. Tether's got a 50 billions worth of dollars in it right there. Solana's at a 45 billion. I'm talking, you know, Alkimi to hit these kind of prices here. Now look, I expect these coins in the top 20, top 15 to rise even higher in market cap. They're popular. People will be buying them. And you know, I called the harmonies really well. I called the anchors and the the Shiba Inus. I called them well before they pumped. And if you watch my channel, you saw that. So this is more of a who's paying attention kind of, you know, video again. Who's paying attention? Because if you missed the harmonies and you missed the anchors and you missed the Shiba Inus, who is paying attention? I can only show you a window of opportunity. It's down for you guys to do your further research and to decide if you think it can do it. But a 10,000x will put it at a 45 billion market cap. I can see that happening. What would it do to the price? Look at this. Times 10, £3. Times 100, £30. Times 1,000, £306. Because you've got the 6, I forgot to put the 6. Times 10,000, it'll put it at a £3,060 price for Alkimi. Sounds crazy, right? But it's not out of the realm of possibilities. Look at the max supply. The max supply for this right now is 250 million, okay? In supply. You'll never get any more than 250 million. I'm going to talk about staking and stuff because, you know, you can stake this coin and stuff in the future. 250 million. Now, in order for you to understand if it's possible, you have to take into consideration the supply along with the market cap. We can probably find a couple of coins that, you know, has it, you know. So the first coin that comes to my head, and I know it does different things. I know, you know, Ether's smart contracts and whatnots. But I want to show you the supply because it's not too far off. And even if it was, I want to show you. Look, many people believe Ethereum is going to hit, you know, 6,000, 8,000, 10,000 pounds, whatnots. It's at £3,000 right now. Okay, and look at the supply. It has 118 million total supply. Now that can increase because it doesn't have a max supply, which is why they try to work at the burning mechanism and the whatnots, right? So it can burn tokens and stuff. But I see, you know, when I look at this, let's just say this is half the supply. You know, Ethereum has half the supply, which put it at a 3,000 price. So meaning if it had double the supply, technically it should do half of that, which is £1,500 price. You know, I'm calling Alkimi to go to a £3,000 price. Don't outrule it. That's all I'm saying. I seriously think it can do it. Why? Because another thing is Ethereum has a $358 billion market cap. Please let this sink in, because I'm not asking for a $358 billion market cap. I'm asking for 10 times less. I'm sure, because I said 45 billion. 45 billion would put Alkimi at a £3,060 price, whereas Ethereum is at a 358 billion market cap. To double your money has, you know, it goes to 700 billion market cap for you to double your money. If 300 billion flooded into Alkimi, my God, crazy gains. I'm calling 45 billion. I'm calling the price of Solana. Let's have a look at Solana. I want to bring Solana up. I know that, again, I know they all do different things in relation to utility, but I'm talking market caps, I'm talking supplies. Okay, look, Solana's got 500 billion in million. I'm saying billion. 500 million in supply, double of what Alkimi has. This is a fine example because if you look at Solana right now, it's sitting on 150 quid almost, and Alkimi has half the supply. So technically it should be able to do double the price. That would only put it at 300 quid if it doubled this price here. I'm calling a 10,000x. Why? Because Solana has a 45 billion market cap with 300 million circulating. Now, this is where circulating comes into consideration, because with Alkimi, I believe there's only 11 million tokens circulating. Some claim it to be more, around the 16 million. Even if there was 16 to 17 million circulating, fine. It's less than what you see in most of these other coins. The only coin that I can think of that has roughly 17 million circulating, and I've got to keep it real right now, is Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the only coin that I can think of that has roughly 17 million in circulation. And you know what prices Bitcoin's sitting at. It's not a joke, 45 grand. I'm not calling Alkimi to go to 45 grand. Matter of fact, I'm not even calling Alkimi to go to 800 million market cap. I'm calling Alkimi to go to a £3,000 price with a 45 billion market cap. Seriously, change your games, because change your game and make gains. Look, just hear me out. I'm gonna, because if you had £1,000 to invest today, this is not investment advice. You become mega rich if it gets there. You'd be able to, afford, and it's not investment advice. 3,298 coins. 3,298 coins. Now watch this. You would sell each coin at, do it again, look at the price, times 10. Hold on, let me grab the first four. Here we go. Times 10 is a £3 price. Times 100 is a £30 price. £30, 40 pence, 41 pence. You see it there, £30, 41 pence. Times 1,000 is £304 and 10 pence. Times 10,000 is 3,041 £3,041. Whatever the pence is at that time, I don't know. £3,041. You would sell each coin at £3,041 a piece. You would turn your £1,000 into 10 million and £30. Look, 30,000. It sounds insane, I know. It really does. But you know what? It sounded insane when I was talking about Harmony going to these crazy prices as what they are today. When I was talking about Shiba Ras, to pay attention because it might just explode because of the meme hype. It all sounded crazy back then. But look at what's happened in front of us. There's an opportunity to make some insane gains. And like I said, it might not happen this cycle. It might happen the next cycle. Fine. But I tell you what, Alkimi is going to take some ad space off of what's going on right now. Why? Because these big companies like CNN, big companies like Nike, publishers, whatever they are, they're paying up to 15% in fees every time they display an ad. Alkimi saying, look, I'll give it to you 10 times cheaper. They're going to come here because they're going to save money. I'm telling you now. So again, this is not an investment video. I'm trying to show you what gains you can make, not investment advice. I can only show you what I'm doing. If you was a patron of mine, you saw my first buy alert. Look, the first time I put a buy alert out, the market cap was about 3.6 million. We bought it at a price of, does it show price? Doesn't show price. It put about 24 pence. And right now, so it's still relatively under the radar. 30 pence, up 12% at the time recording this video. Some people are paying attention, and it's up against Bitcoin 15%. I did a second buy alert, literally recently. My second one, look, $6.5 million market cap. Price was 33 cents, which in British pounds, 6.5 million, by the way. It was a 4.7 million market cap. So literally, so 0.33. I bought it at, again, 24 pence. So I'm buying it at a reasonable price. As to what I believe it can seriously hit. So I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I believe it's going to hit these targets. And if you're a patron of mine, you saw these buy alerts, big up to you if you did. And I'm just going to sit back and see what happens. Now, obviously, it obviously makes sense to take profits along the way. But I tell you what, if this does a 10,000x and hits 10 million, I would be happy with 2 million. So I will be happy to take profits along the way. If it does 100x, I'm taking profits. Of course. If you saw like a X amount, of course you'd take profits. 100x, by the way, just saying, you divide that by 10, right? So what would it be? $1 million. You'd be making $1 million. Oh no, 1,000x would be $1 million. So if I saw that 1,000x, or if I saw that 100x, I would be taking profits. And then I'd leave some for a portion to seriously, ride the journey. So yeah, I think that it's going to do well. Time's going to tell. I'm watching its Telegram space and stuff. If you want to buy this, you can. You can actually buy it on Uniswap. If you want to avoid the fees, because, Uniswap can be disgusting with the ETH fees, you can go over to MEXC Global. It's an exchange. Go over to the MEXC. Works a bit like KuCoin and all those other exchanges. And then you can buy the ADS token alongside US dollar tether. So you basically change your tether to USD to ads, and then you can buy it there. So, you know, if you want to save fees, go for that. They've got these other exchanges, a BK exchange. Yeah, you check it out and decide which way is best for you. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here. If this was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Thank you for watching. I appreciate you all. If you want to become a patron so you don't miss this stuff, I got 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend going for my exclusive VIP partner tier. That's this one here. It gives you exclusive access to my posts. So you can see when I buy, when I sell, when I take profits. It's all in there. When I stake, they see it all. They even see my spreadsheets. I've been uploading spreadsheets as to when I'm planning to take profits. They can see it. My Harmony one's up there. So if you don't want to miss this stuff and you need a good strategy, go for that. If you want that a little bit more, I've got my CEO partner tier. You can't see it because my fat head's in the way. It gives you my super alerts. You will get access to my VIP Telegram group where I talk to you way before I buy, way before I sell, way before I do anything. It's all in this place here. So be sure to check that out, okay? But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.